Okay, irashaimasu, and welcome back to another episode of the Japanese Language Learning Challenge, or the Japanese ARC. So,
like my style? Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos.
Koko, here, there is kind of a more darker look, but it's mainly because the light is kind of playing with the video, so hopefully that vibe is still cool. Today, now, we are going to talk about a new subject, kind of in continuation from yesterday. So yesterday we looked at some basic adjectives, and those adjectives included good, bad, tall, short, big, small, kind of this sort of thing. From there, I was hoping to transition a little bit into pronouns, because at this point I only know watashi and anata. And okay, I actually know one more, and it's watashi tashi. Watashi tashi is for we. So it's like I and then tashi. Watashi tashi. A couple of things that I realized I know that I didn't even mention before was the question words. So I know a couple question words like nani, and nande. So nani is what, and nande is why. And then doko is where. So if you want to ask questions, and ari for is there, arimasu ka? You add ka anytime the phrase becomes a question. And so I've noticed desu ka has to do with qualities, it seems like. This is just without doing research, but this is what I'm kind of concluding from the Japanese that I already know. For example, a question like genki desu ka? Anata wa genki desu ka? In Nick voice. This is, are you okay? So, anata wa genki desu ka? Response, you can say, hi, watashi wa genki desu. So, are you okay? You say, yes, I'm okay. So, this is for questions, ka, and answers, no ka. Esu, desu, and eska, okay? And then question with why is nande desu ka? Or nande for why. Oh, sorry, not nande. I meant to say nani. Nani desu ka? Nani desu ka? What is this? Okay, doko, where? Doko niku desu ka? Doko niku desu ka? Let's see, just to give it some extra credibility here. Oh, sorry, I messed up. The question word does not detach from the desu ka, so that's my mistake. So it's not nik desu ka, it's nik wa, subject nik, wa. I think some sort of identifier or necessary component to the pronoun when you include it in a question. It could be a filler word or some sort of preposition. Where is niku wa doko desu ka? Niku wa doko desu ka? Nik koko desu. Let's see, Nick is here. Niku ga. I remember this before. I've heard ga. Onaka ga suita. No, not onaka ga suita. It's for something else. Niku ga koko ni imasu. Niku ga koko ni imasu. Okay, so that's Nick is here. And then there should just be soko. Niku ga soko ni iru. Okay. So sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. What I'm trying to focus on coming back a little bit, is the subject pronouns. So what I did is actually look up before the subject pronouns. I'm gonna probably focus more on just I, you, and we, just because those are the ones I'm familiar with already. Outside of that, I do want to make sure I'm feeling comfortable with, like we were doing before, the basic questions and how to use watashi wa with the adjective. So yes, kind of going back, watashi wa genki desu, watashi wa genki desu, I am well. Watashi wa genki desu.
Watashi wa genki desu.
Okay. And then again, are you well? Daijoubu. Daijoubu. I have heard that before. Daijoubu.
Daijoubu.
Daijoubu. Maybe. I don't know if I've heard that in anime, but that seems familiar. Are you good? Okay, here we go.
Genki desu ka?
Genki desu ka? Alright, and then is there arimasu ka? So example, let's say, is there Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi wa arimasu ka? Okay. Important questions, right? So, alright. It's kind of an idea. You know why I'm kind of jumping back and forth is part because I'm having some spontaneous ideas based off of things I remember from before. Because in 2022, I spent a month in Japan, and it was kind of cool because I wasn't like even really trying to learn that much Japanese. It just happened naturally because I was like talking to a lot of people from the hostels I was staying at, and so the words just kind of came to me, like how to say some of these things, and I didn't even write. I don't think I wrote any of it down really. Actually, I had a little bit written down, but so it was kind of cool to learn like 50 words or so without really studying too much, and then at least a handful of phrases. So here's a better list. Yeah, I do feel more comfortable about this list. I guess it's because it's in the traditional format I'm used to seeing. You know, I, you, he, she, it, or he, she in this case. Us, you, second person plural. They, third person plural. Okay, watashi, tashi, us, we. Kanojo, kare, okay, kare. He, let's say he is well. Kare wa genki desu. She is well. Konojo wa genki desu.
彼女は元気です。
Konojo wa genki desu. And then ask a question, is she well? I think it's konojo genki desu. Konojo wa genki desu ka? Is she well? Yeah.
彼女は元気ですか?
Kanojo wa genki desu ka? Okay, so watashi, anata, kare, kanojo, watashi tashi, anata tashi, karera, kanojo tashi. Okay, so kare becomes karera. They.
彼らは
Karera wa. And kanojo tashi. Watashi. Anata. Okay, so watashi, anata, kare, kanojo, watashi tashi. Anata tashi. Karera for a group of guys, and kanojo tashi for a group of girls. Okay, so これは Soe wa, okay. Some of these are coming back too from even anime that I've seen, which is kind of hilarious because you never would have expected that to show up. You know, just like random stuff you've heard like from the audio. Because I know I've heard kore wa before and sore wa. So for demonstrative pronouns, let's just try an example of like this is here. I think would be kore wa koko desu. Kore wa koko desu. Let's test it. Oh, is this here? Is this here? Koko desu ka? Oh, interesting. Interesting that in questions you don't have to refer to a demonstrative pronoun. Even as it. That's bizarre. Wow. Okay, so how about this pencil? Okay, so that makes sense. Kono enbitsu. Kono enbitsu. Interesting. This for something. So kono. But how to use kore? I don't know actually. Because what if this idea? No? This, I'm trying to think of like if it's a neutered form, like the kore. So use kore and sore in a sentence. Okay, let's check this out real quick and then we'll wrap up the episode today. これはいくる好きで、これはいくるですか？それは3000円です。3000、それは3000円です。3000。That's not right. 3,000 yen.
3000円。
3000. Okay. So, それは3000円です。どれ? Okay, which one is your pen? あれは私のペンです。私のペンです。あれは私のペンです。What I'm trying to get an idea of too is like
That is my pen
Oops.
over there. あそこにあるのは私のペンです。
あれは私のペンです。これはいくらですか？それは3000円です。So yeah, what I'm trying to get an idea of is kind of what's my natural tendency to read these based off of how I know to, or how much I know at this point. Because it's a good time to form a baseline to see really how far off I am, or maybe even if I have a little bit of accuracy. But I'm trying to form a baseline, get an idea just of the rough sound. Obviously, I'm probably sounding horrible, but just so I have something. And why I'm not structuring too much these videos is because I want to keep it a little bit freeform. I don't want to have too much kind of laid out of what I want to cover. I need to go by feel also. And yeah, I'm kind of treating it as more of like a adventure. Ironically, I mean, I have a very regimented style of teaching, but I think what I'm learning I kind of want to do something different because I'm always used to pronouns, possessive pronouns, adjectives, nouns, you know, just going articles, going, you know, structure by structure, or piece by piece. And then by the time you get to it yourself, you're kind of like, okay, let's just go, you know, kind of jump into this part and jump into this part. So I am trying to still keep some sort of logic of progressing. Like, I haven't touched grammar. I just want to kind of get an idea for the sounds and the things that are popping up. But, you know, I'm having fun with it, and I'm not, you know, paying too much attention to, like, really how I'm going about it. So I welcome criticisms. I'm not closed off to, like, anything like that. If you are somebody who speaks Japanese natively or as, you know, another language, then yeah, be sure to comment and, you know, give me any support if you're offering it. I would love to have some pointers. Maybe you can point me to some good resources, and I'd be very grateful to, like, even, you know, see some eyes in that way, some positive eyes. So anyway, with that being said, arigatou gozaimasu for, you know, checking out this episode. Tomorrow, ashita. So tomorrow, ashita, we're going to talk more about basic conjugation. Now we have the pronouns, just a matter of reviewing a little bit. But okay, watashi, anata, kanajo for girl, kanajo tashi for a group of girls. Guy is kare, group of guys, karera. We is watashi tashi. You plural is anata tachi. Okay, I think that's everything. This koro, yeah, close, near, koro, and soro. Sorry, no, kore and sore. This and that over there, I think. Yes, and then just take a quick check. Oh, I lost it. Don't know where it is. Anyway, just to finish that thought, thank you so much for checking out this episode. Thanks for bearing with me as I kind of stumble my way through this, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one. All right, mata shite ne, and peace.